Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your definitive way to play Kingdom Hearts, the video game series. Hosted by one Alexa Ray Corriea, the definitive Kingdom Hearts expert.
Oh, yes.
The author of Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yes.
The book, not the game. I did not write that game. Please don't.
Is there a subtitle to that book?
No, it's just Kingdom Hearts 2.
From Boss Fight Books.
From Boss Fight Books.
You can buy it right now where books are sold on or on Amazon.com.
And I believe it's being translated into French right now. So if you live in France, it'll be out there soon.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So I'm also the elected queen of Kingdom Hearts by the people. You forgot that title. Anyway, so
Listen, you're like the mother of dragons over there, okay?
Yeah.
You got
I'm
a
the
lot
mother
of
of
titles
Heartless.
going on.
No
the
one's
mother of
disputing
Heartless.
this.
So
Here we
I
go.
wrote some notes in my Kingdom Hearts notebook.
I love this. So this is a video that people have been asking for quite some
I know.
time.
I've been waiting for this for a very long time.
So I have played Kingdom Hearts. It's
Understatement of the
don't
century.
say.
I was 14 when the first game came out, and I'm gonna be 30.
I just realized, do we
Next
get
month.
to keep your Sora on set?
Yes, you do.
Yay. If you don't know, it's right over Alexa's right shoulder
here.
there. Right by the Psychomancer.
I might bring a couple more things to deposit here before I flutter away.
Yes.
But I played the first game with my siblings. The story of that is in my book. I became obsessed with it. We became obsessed with it. And it just became this thing in my life that was always there. Like I went through phases of things that I liked. And like when I was 14, I was already, a Tolkien scholar. That was my thing at that point. And Kingdom Hearts came along and I was like, oh, okay. And then
it's just a
just a
small
thing.
accomplishment.
And then for some reason, I latched onto this series, probably because it's Final Fantasy, which I love. Oh my goodness.
So on brand.
Sorry, guys.
Because I love Final Fantasy. And I love Disney garbage. I love Disney. Disney's the greatest. My boyfriend took me to Disney World for our 1-year anniversary.
Disney
That's how much I love
garbage.
Disney. Disney garbage. I love all of it. Like, just give it to me. I want it.
Yeah.
And this mashup just seemed like it was weird. Like it was weird, unexpected, not totally kosher, but like pretty good. So I just latched onto it and it became my life. And then I spent the next 15 years playing these games, absorbing them, arguing about them, talking about them. Do not come to me and say you've played Kingdom of Hearts. I will slap you. I have slapped a bitch for less.
People call it Kingdom of Hearts.
That is not the title.
Ooh.
I have a very specific memory of a very specific person calling it that and being like, "Oh, I love Kingdom of Hearts," and I'm like, "Bitch, I never want to talk to you again." And I actually haven't talked to her in a long time. So,
Oh, boy.
right. So this is very, very. It's very, very important to me. I've met Tetsuya Nomura on several occasions. He gave me, after reading my story about my brothers on Polygon.com, where I used to work, he gave me a gift. It is a signed box of the Kingdom Hearts 2 figures, and on it is the message is please always stay close to your siblings. And he signed it. And I've seen him a couple times, and he's like he's very introverted and very chill, but it's just so crazy to me that he had this one idea and it spun off into this insane thing where there's like, on the D23 stage, it was a bunch of Japanese game developers and then like a life-size Woody like dancing around. Very strange. Anyway, so
as you do.
here we go. And just like Kingdom Hearts, that was my prelude to the prologue. This is the prologue to the order I'm going to give you. So the order in which they came out, this is so stupid. So Kingdom Hearts 1 came out in 2002. Chain of Memories came out in 2004 for the Nintendo DS. Kingdom Hearts 1 was on PlayStation 2.
Right.
Chain of Memories 2004 for the Nintendo DS. Kingdom Hearts 2 also came out for PlayStation the following year in 2005. And Chain of Memories was the plot bridge between 1 and 2. If you didn't play Chain of Memories, you could get away with playing just 1 and 2. Not anymore. 2008, Coded, which came out as a mobile game in Japan. But then came out later in the States as recoded, remastered for a handheld. 358 Over 2 Days came out in 2009, also known as the bullshit one. 2010, Birth by Sleep. So we're talking 1, 2, like a Kingdom Hearts game is coming out every year for some system. And then 2010, by the way, it was for the PlayStation Portable.
PSP.
Birth by Sleep for the PSP. And then Dream Drop Distance in 2012 for the 3DS. Dream Drop Distance, fun fact, was my first professional game review. I wrote it for Polygon.com. I gave it a bad review because I hated it. And then in 2013, they launched Unchained Key, which is the mobile game now known as Union Cross, which is ongoing 2017, we got 2.8, which had 0.2 in it. And in theory, we're getting Kingdom Hearts 3 this year. So with very little exception, there's been like a Kingdom Hearts game coming out every year for the past 15 years.
I might have to make some kind of a graphic.
I'm already lost.
You'll have to make a graphic.
After the third title, I'm gone.
So, yeah, it pretty sucks. And they added a bunch of, like, they did a bunch of compilations to make it easier. And they're all on PlayStation 4 only. So you have 1.5 HD Remix, which is the final mix of Kingdom Hearts 1. The final mix versions, there's a couple of final mix versions.
What does that mean?
So in Japan, they got the final mix version of a game, which means it's the same game, but they added a bunch of extra bosses and challenges and stuff. And every single game, the hallmark of the final mix was there's a secret boss that was incredibly difficult. So freaking difficult. You had to like complete the whole game and level up all your crap to high levels to beat the boss. And the boss was a clue to the next game. And there were also all those secret videos after you beat the game. Like Kingdom Hearts 2 was teased at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1. You had Riku and his organization, the organization coat, and then who we later learned was Roxas fighting in this raining city, running up buildings, flipping keyblades around. Everyone was like, this isn't Kingdom Hearts. That's when Kingdom Hearts took the weird turn.
So before you continue,
Yes.
what
Ask me
is-
questions.
What is the Keyblade? What is this thing?
It's a keyblade.
It's a blade made of keys.
It's a blade that's
So
a
when
key.
you say a blade, you mean like a sword?
Yes, but it's not an actual blade. It's just a blunt object that you hit things with.
So it's just a melee weapon.
Yes. A keyblade is not a sword. It's a melee weapon. It's 100% a melee weapon.
It's to have magical
key
properties
bludgeoner.
to it.
It's a key blade, and it's also a key. Every world has a key blade ascribed to it, and that key can be used to lock that world.
Is it like the
From-
Bifrost?
Kind of.
Okay.
Kind of. Kind of.
It can unlock worlds, sort of.
Lock and unlock worlds. And
Okay.
every world has them. A world being a Disney World.
But it would be like if each world had its own Bifrost
Yeah.
instead of a master Bifrost
So
that
you have
unlocks all the worlds.
15 worlds. And everyone,
And each
there-
one
there
has
is-
its own keyblade?
There are oh my god, you're gonna hate me so much right now. There are two keyblades, two and a half keyblades in existence
It's like a
that
dagger?
can lock and unlock every world.
Okay,
It is
so
the
they're
key-
master skeleton keys.
Yes, it's the key Sorum has the kingdom key. It is the king's key, which is the gold keyblade that Mickey Mouse has. And then there's the keyblade.
Well, Mickey
spelled-
Mouse is clearly the master
Okay,
of the
okay,
universe.
He is the master of
True.
the universe. I wrote about that in my book. Questions.
I just want to know the freaking order to play these games.
All right.
in.
Okay. Sorry. I'm like getting.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
you're
Were my questions detracting you from your
No,
ultimate
I am,
goal?
Please
I am
ask me
already
questions.
so confused that they're master keys that Mickey Mouse has. There are 2.5. I don't even know what that means.
One's a dagger.
So there are.
I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
Well, one is. I'm not even gonna go there.
Yeah,
Forget it.
it's fine.
Forget
Yeah,
I started this.
We don't
Anyway.
need to get. We don't need to get buried in the details.
So,
Yeah.
Alexa Ray, you ask, how can I play? What order? There are two questions here. What order do I play them in, and what can I skip?
Yes.
Valid
Great
questions,
question.
both.
I'm gonna answer the first question first, but like all Kingdom Hearts shit, there's a two-part answer here.
Okay.
There's the episode order, a la Star Wars, George Lucas, and then there's the Machete Order.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Both of these terms have been used to refer to the order in which to watch the Star Wars films.
Okay.
The episode order is you play the games in order of the story's actual chronology. So like not what game came first, what game is first in the timeline of Kingdom Hearts. The Machete Order is the order in which you play it that takes into account at what point in the series the game came out and when you need that explanation from a game that came out later in the series before you can continue in release order.
Is it cutting the fat?
No.
Okay.
It's for one, dramatic effect, and two, for clarity. So I will do the Machete Order
Here we
second.
go.
The episode
Okay,
order is
episode
easier.
order. Let's do that.
Episode order. Y'all gonna hate me because, well, no, most of these are on PlayStation 4 now, and then there's one mobile game. So in order, Union Cross, which is the mobile game. By the way, I just want to stress that Union Cross, the story of Union Cross, is still ongoing, and there are 700 levels. You should really get started if you're going to play Union Cross.
700.
There are
levels.
700 missions.
Jesus H.
Have you done all of them?
Yes, on proud mode.
What does that mean?
Is that hard?
It's like it's an extra difficulty where you can like do other stuff. I, by the way, have and it's a free to play mobile game. I have managed to get through all 700 levels and play through without spending a dime. That game is free.
That's great.
Okay.
So go do it.
Okay.
Union Cross, Birth by Sleep, which is the prequel with the Keyblade Masters in it. Kingdom Hearts 1. Took 2 games before we can get to Kingdom Hearts 1. Kingdom Hearts 1, and then Chain of Memories. 358 over 2 days. Kingdom Hearts 2. 2 more games to get to Kingdom Hearts 2. Coded. Dream Drop Distance. 0.2 of Fragmentary Passage. And then you're all ready for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay.
Yep.
So that is the order.
Okay.
That is the episode order. Again, Union Cross, Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, 358 over 2 days, Kingdom Hearts 2, Coded, Dream Drop Distance, 0.2, and then you'll be ready.
How many hours of gameplay, if I'm playing it on baby mode,
Which there is.
will it take me to get through all of those games?
Each game is like maybe, if you don't do any of the side stuff, like if you don't want to save the Dalmatian puppies or like really going...
But of course I want to save the
Oh my
Dalmatian
God.
puppies!
I didn't realize that was going to elicit that response. So in every game,
Puppies?
the 101 Dalmatians have been split up and blown across the universe.
In every game?
Yes, and they're locked in treasure chests and you have
Who's
to save
blowing
them.
these Dalmatians up?
Well,
Deville.
I've had a
Evil
little,
people.
I don't know. I've had a little bit of a time, so I could be misremembering a couple of them, but I know the Dalmatians are in the first game.
Okay.
You have to save the Dalmatians.
Okay.
Does
And
that mean
they're
I
all
have to
hidden.
collect 101 of them?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Really?
But then
Not.
when you
You're
bring
dying,
puppies.
puppies.
No. When you're all like puppies, JK.
When you
You're
bring them back-
puppies.
when you bring them back to Pongo and Perdita, they give you a gift.
I don't fucking care.
How- okay, what
Pongo and
kind
Perdito should be
how-
out looking for
how
their own
good is
kids.
this how good is this gift?
Depending on how hard it is to get the puppies, it could be like a potion or like a piece
A
of your gummy
fucking
ship,
potion
or
for-
like a piece of your gummy ship, or like an upgrade or an
gummies.
item or
No.
something.
for collecting 101 puppies?
Nope. For
All
giving
right,
you back
moving
one
on.
of their children, they
Moving
give you
on.
So how many hours? Sorry. Like how
Well, there. This includes all
All
1,
of
2,
them.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This includes all 9 games. Union Cross. Oh my! It's taken me like 3 months to get to that. To
Wonderful.
the 700 thing. But if you let's take out Union Cross. 0.2 is about 2 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
That's doable.
I'm gonna do the
Can I
math
just do
on
that
my
one?
phone. Okay. Hopefully it's not that.
I don't know. Maybe like
Oh, I don't need to.
almost 300 hours.
All right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been
More?
a great video. No, just
Probably
kidding.
more. See, here's the thing. Like you can
probably
mainline.
more?
You can mainline a Kingdom Hearts game and just do all the straight. I'm going to world. I'm going to world. I'm beating someone. I'm going. Some of the later bosses will be a little hard for you because bosses in Kingdom Hearts are cuckoo bananas, cuckoo.
Right.
But you could probably do it in like 300 hours if you just forsake literally everything else, but you really can't.
Yeah, no. So clearly, if you're like me, and the vast majority of people out there, excuse me,
That's not happening.
No,
get fucked.
Wait.
What can we skip, Alexa Ray?
no, I have to tell you about the Machete Order first.
Okay. Okay. Let's go Machete Order.
So the Machete Order
wait,
is organized.
first off, what does this mean, Machete Order?
Machete Order. So there's a website called like No Swinging Machetes, and this website came up with their own way for watching all the first 6 Star Wars films. It's 4, 5, and then you go back to 2, 3, and then 6. You skip 1, and after episode 5, where you are now questioning like, oh, why is Luke? How is Darth Vader Luke's father? Spoiler alert for everyone.
That's not a spoiler.
Then
That's well known.
you have all the information of like, oh my God, Darth Vader is Luke's father, and then you go back in time and see his father's story. So it's for dramatic effect, and also you are at a point where that background information will make sense to you.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. The Machete Order. Did I take anything out of here? I think I took 1 game out. That's it.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, I took 1 game out of here, and that's Coded. And I'm going to talk about Coded in a second. It's similar-ish to release order. Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, 358 over 2 days. Kingdom Hearts 2, Birth by Sleep, Union Cross, Dream Drop Distance, 0.2. I put 0.2 at the end because of the stuff that happens at the end of 0.2 will not make sense if you haven't already seen everything going on with Sora and Riku. I would also say you can swap Kingdom Hearts 2 and 358 over 2 days. I feel like the dramatic effect is there for either one. Both of them offer a lot of pertinent information, but depending on how surprised you want to be with what the fuck is up with Roxas, play Kingdom Hearts 2 first. I took Coded out because Coded is bullshit. It's a rehash of all the events of the previous games. There's really nothing new. Like, you get very little information. It doesn't really add to the story, so you can completely walk away from that if you want to. If you can play the final mix versions, so if you can get 1.5 HD remix, 2.5 HD remix, play the final mix versions because you have those secret bosses, and secret bosses are pretty cool. I already told you that Union Cross has like 700 missions. Yeah. So you can get it together. And I did some math for you because I know you're probably asking, well, I want to play all the Kingdom Hearts games. How much is this going to cost me? It will cost you $110 and some tax because 1.5 and 2.5 are a collection and it's $49.99 and 2.8 is $59.99 and Union Cross is free.
They've got to be on sale somewhere, though, because there were retail discs for both of those collections. I know.
That's if they're not on sale.
I read the copy for the 2.8 HD final chapter prologue on GameStop
Didn't
TV.
you call me about that? You were like, how do I do this?
So a lot of people don't know that I wrote in the final year that I was hosting GameStop TV. I also was the copywriter, and I wrote all of my own scripts. And when we got the Kingdom Hearts ad, I immediately contacted Alexa Ray and was like, please fucking help me so I don't sound like I'm talking out of my ass in all of these GameStop stores. And she helped me write this copy.
So here's my order. I'm going to give you my order, which is not the Machete Order or the episode order.
Okay.
Okay. What's the Alexa
All right.
order?
It involves some cheating. I hope you like cheating.
I do.
I love cheating.
You play Kingdom Hearts 1. You fucking play it. Chain of Memories, you have two options. You play the version on the PlayStation 4 remix disc, or you just watch the cutscenes. You can do either or. The thing about playing the game means you get some extra intel and extra time and backstory with the rest of the organization members that are dead before you get to Kingdom Hearts 2. Spoiler alert. Which is nice. There's some cool boss battles. But if you can take it or leave it, watch the cutscenes. 358 over 2 days. The only way you can play that now is if you like pull out your DS. Don't freaking play it. Just the 1.5. I forgot to mention this. 1.5 HD remix does not have the game on it. It only has cutscenes and then text boxes explaining the events of what's happening. So you can literally get the whole story of 358 over 2 days from that, but you're going to miss out on some really epic moments. Like some of the final boss battles are really heart-wrenching depending on how much you've invested in these characters. So Chain of Memories, 358 over 2 days, take it or leave it, cutscenes or play. Then you play Kingdom Hearts 2. You play that whole game. You do not skip anything. You do not skip anything. You do not skip anything.
You do not
find
skip
those
anything.
puppies.
You find the puppies. You do not skip anything. And then you play Birth by Sleep. You play Birth by Sleep. Don't watch the cutscenes. There's a lot of shit that goes on in there. Union Cross, you can play it or you can watch the cutscenes on YouTube. There's a couple of the cutscenes are bullshit. There's some crap where you're running around in the underworld with Hades and he's flirting with you or whatever. You can skip all that nonsense.
That's weird.
It is very weird. You don't need it. You don't need to hang out with Cinderella. You don't need to hang out with
But I like
Alice.
Cinderella.
She's whatever. She's doing some weirdo shit. But you can literally watch.
She does ride around in a pumpkin.
She's right on a pumpkin. But you can skip all of the world cutscenes and then just watch main things to the plot. And then that story is ongoing. I believe the next chunk of story is probably going to be dropped later this year, closer to Kingdom Hearts 3. Dream Drop Distance. Do not play that game. I hated that game. I thought the drop system was frustrating. It was too much and too little story content. All the story content is crammed into like the final like 3 hours. Just watch a Let's Play. Watch a Let's Play. Watch the cutscenes. Like that's really all you need is what happens at the end. And then 0.2, play 0.2. It is 2 hours. You have 2 hours. I'm assuming.
It's like a movie.
Yeah. And then you're all ready for Kingdom Hearts 3, which is probably going to be 10,000 bajillion million hours.
So how much is the truncated skippable version? How many hours is that? What you just described.
She skipped how much? Like you can, if you skip everything you said, you can skip. How many? Let's see. You play one. Play.
I don't know. Maybe cut that whole thing in half.
So still 150 hours?
I mean, that's only if you mainline it too. It could take you longer.
That's really not bad for those games. Many games. I know it sounds like a lot, but
it doesn't sound that bad, but like, holy fuck.
Oh, right now.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna play one Kingdom Hearts thing before
To get you ready for Kingdom Hearts 3,
and I'm just gonna like read a Wikia post.
just play Kingdom Hearts 2 then. If you only have time between now and when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, just play Kingdom Hearts 2.
What about 1 and 2? If I played 1 and 2, is that good enough?
The beginning of two has some weird crap happening in the beginning where you kind of get a little bit of an idea of where everyone's coming from. If you literally have no freaking time just read the wiki for all of them and only play Kingdom Hearts 2.
Got it.
But read the wikis in the order I said, and then play 2, and then go read the rest of the wikis.
Okay.
Okay.
What's
Yes.
up with these names? I've always wondered that. The names of these games are so fucking
You know, I don't know.
I like
When
to
are,
be
we,
I'm
when
not
are you
gonna
gonna get like
try.
a full confession from Nomura-san about
What your
the
naming
name?
convention is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never asked him that. I know that Dream Drop Distance was called that because it was on the 3DS, so it was Kingdom Hearts 3D.
Mm.
It was,
do
a,
that.
it was a play on 3D. I don't know what a fragmentary passage is all about.
I always wondered about that.
Birth by Sleep makes sense. Not after you play the game, but after you play the next 2 games.
Okay. So that does not explain in that particular
No.
So
game.
it's a long planted foreshadowing.
Chain of Memories is that's pretty,
That sounds-
it's
yeah,
very
normal-ish
straightforward.
game.
358 over 2 days means
Bad division.
the game, yes, but the game takes place over 358 days divided by the 2 people living those 358 days.
Oh.
And those 2 people are connected in a stupid, weird way.
Okay. It's a
So-
terrible title, but that's an interesting
Wow.
premise.
Yeah.
All right.
So the bottom line, play Kingdom Hearts 2, read the wikis. You did it.
Jesus.
I did it.
I've been brain fucked.
Sorry.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is your
No, you
that
hit
is
me in
there's,
the heart.
there's a fly in the studio. That's your definitive way to play the entire Kingdom Hearts series, to play some skippable moments,
Skippable.
or
Skip
to
it.
just play
Skip it.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
I mean, if you're really ambitious and you want to play all of them, go ahead and play all of them. But like, you don't be me. Look what I've become. Don't be me.
You become
awesome.
a published author who has a
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts book, which, by the way, where can people find that again?
Amazon.com. Type my name in, or just type in Kingdom Hearts 2 and it's there. No one really writes critically about Kingdom Hearts 2 at all. Whoops, sorry. And then you can go to bossfightbooks.com and buy it there. If you're at, PAX or...
I saw your book at Emerald City Comic Con.
Yeah, like they sell it at a bunch of shows. So if like Boss Fight Books is selling, sometimes like I Am 8-Bit will sell our books or whatever. So you can pick up a physical copy.
That's
Yeah.
great. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for letting everybody know, and we hope you guys enjoyed.